Wait, you know what? Hold on, let me connect my brain real quick too. Adam Rehabilitation, advanced dynamics for adaptive movements, built for professionals with patients in mind. Hold on, let's get together here. Hold on, I'm gonna stop it. All right. Guys, I'm Jordan. This is Matt. This is Juan. Guys, introduce yourself real quick.
Matt with Prototype House, full service product development.
Juan with Prototype House.
All right, I'm gonna get out of the footage. We're gonna do a quick 3-minute warm up. We're gonna go through the whole stages. Okay, first exercise that we're gonna do is a snow angel. We're gonna go ahead and bring our arms out beside, so make sure you guys have enough room to go ahead and move without hitting each other. Now, what you want to do is you want to imagine that you're laying on the ground and you're creating a snow angel. Oops, creating a snow angel on the ground behind you. So really raise your arm. Go ahead. Is the resistance too high? Make sure we're bringing our elbows all the way up. Keep your arms nice and straight for me, Matt. Yep, there you go. Yep, so we're going to do 12 to 15 repetitions of this. You're using stage 2 of our athlete pack. All right, the athlete pack has 25-pound resistance bands, but you're probably getting about 15 pounds of resistance right now in stage 2. All right, so you're going to drive through 12 to 15 of those, and we're going to go ahead and switch to the next exercise. All right, most important things that we make sure that we're doing here, Matt, you're doing great, but in the original side, you're bending your elbows a little bit too much because, go ahead and bring your arms back up, because this is an elbow brace system, we want to make sure that we are using and keeping a nice straight elbow throughout all of the motions. Yep, you did 12 to 15? Good, all right. How many did you do? Enough? Enough. The next one I like to call a chicken wing, right? So this is a lateral raise where we're going to start with our arms bent and we are going to flare our elbows outbound from there. Yep, just like that. Let's do 12 to 15. Now, the 3-minute warm-up includes 4 anterior workouts and 4 posterior workouts. So a total of 8 workouts altogether that we do 15 repetitions of each, okay? Now, as you can imagine, that if you were to do 8 full exercises in the gym, it would take you at least 30 minutes to do. All right, we're cutting that out, again, 3 minutes altogether. Now, once we get to 12 to 15, we're going to go on to the next exercise altogether. We're going to start, and that's going to be a frontal raise is what's next. How you feeling? You're burning? Yeah? All right, next one is going to be a frontal raise. We're just going to bring our arms forward in front of us, thumbs pointed upwards. Yep, and we're going to go ahead and do another 12 to 15 reps. Nice and easy. Biggest form deficit here, if you had some individuals have pain right here on the front side of their shoulder doing this. You can do one of 2 things. First and foremost, if you had pain at the top end of the motion, you want to go ahead and stop just a little bit before you have pain, and you can go ahead and continue the workouts from there. If you had even further pain throughout the whole motion, what I'm going to do for you, Matt, I'm just going to bring your arm a little bit further outbound, and we're going to go ahead and do the motion in more of a diagonal angle in order to go ahead and avoid pain in that type of front side of the shoulder area. All right, those are what we call modifiable factors to go ahead and make sure that we are getting the best experience as we can. All right, last exercise is now, yep, the bear hug, not the koala bear hug, but the grizzly bear hug. We're going to get a nice big chest stretch on the opening side and get together again. We are connected at our elbows, so what do we want to do? We want to make sure that we move our elbows as much as possible. So make sure not only your hands, but you're driving your elbows all the way as close together as possible, overlapping those arms together. Yep, you guys are doing great. 12 to 15 reps of those, and then we're going to go ahead and switch it around, and we're going to start the posterior chain side. As you can imagine, we're already burning. We're moving. Yep. Now keep going. Make sure we finish this. Again, so this is chest and shoulders that we're working here. Now we're going to work shoulders and upper back. Right? So that's what we're going to go ahead and activate once we go ahead and start and finish these. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and help them because I'm here. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to disconnect the ring cables. And Matt, what I want you to do now, I want you to swing the brace around to the front of your body. Yep. Let me go ahead and disconnect you here. Juan, swing the brace to the front of your body there. Where the bands are pointed in front of you. Try to center it as much as you naturally can. All right, and what we're going to do now is we're going to take these bands and we're going to cross our cables here and we're going to connect it onto the inside of the ring. Yep. Now it's important that we do this cross type fashion is because that's going to allow us to provide enough resistance on through the system in order to create an effective exercise. All right, great. The first workout that we're going to go ahead and do is called a victory Y press. Now for the next 3 exercises, we're going to have the same start position, and this is really important that we have the same start position. Our start position is going to start from a forward protracted look here, and our elbows are going to be pushed in front of us. You might even have a slight hunch in your back, and that's okay because I'll explain why. Because we're going to drive our mobility to a nice upright posture throughout the movement. So we're going to start nice and extended, and our victory Ys, we're going to come out and we're going to drive our arms, or elbows most importantly, behind our ear. We'll go ahead and lift up, drive behind our ear as we go through. All right, so go ahead, make sure your elbows are nice and straight at the top, right? Good. Again, it's a Y. Some individuals go into a T. We don't want a T. We don't want an I. We want a Y shape, right? Good. So we're going to do 10 to 15 of those, 12 to 15 of those. We're going to progress through. How are your shoulders feeling?
Burning.
It's burning, right? It's good. So we're getting all of these workouts are catered towards optimizing all of the aspects of your upper body. We work the chest, shoulder, and all of the motions of the scapula together. The next workout is called a lateral abduction, or it's also called a scapular abduction. Again, same start position as what we were just in, and we're going to go ahead and go into a front double bicep. Stand nice and tall. Make sure elbows are nice and high. Yep, good. Yep, we're going to go ahead and do 12 to 15 of those, just like that. And we're strengthening all of the rhomboids, your traps, all of those little muscles that hold the scapula in place. And this is going to help stabilize the shoulder and put your arm into a biomechanically favorable position to avoid shoulder pain altogether. These are all of these little muscles that help activate within your posture, that help activate, that require a really skilled individual to guide you through these. You can do this all on your own. You're probably getting muscles that you probably didn't even know that were there up in your back, and your traps activated very quickly. All right, third exercise is a high elbow row. We start same start position. Just this time we're going to pull our elbows back behind our sides. Yep, just like that. Go ahead, 12 to 15 of them. All right, so this activates again more scapular retraction throughout this movement. The scap actually moves in 6 directions. Most people don't know. There's protraction and retraction. We're doing both right now. We're doing protraction and retraction. But there's also depression and elevation. We did some depression. This is a depressed retraction. We did some elevated retraction in another position. And then there's also upward and downward rotation, which we activated in our first workout in the snow angels to guide that body through those motions. All right. The last one is our low scap opens, or so-called the swimmers. We're going to start with our hands nice in front of us, and we're going to go ahead and push our arms back behind us like we were paddling through water. Yep, go ahead and make sure that we're bringing our arms as far back behind us as we can. Now, this drives a lot of blood flow into that anterior part of the shoulder. It's a great exercise for anyone who's currently dealing with anterior shoulder pain because it drives and extends that muscle there that we shortened earlier, but it does not provide any resistance on the front side of the shoulder, only on the back end of the shoulder. So we'll do 12 to 15 of those, and we'll be done. Make sure you guys finish that. Don't cut it early just because I said we're done. As enticing as it sounded. Good.
Awesome.
All right. Scale of 1 to 10. How was the exercise?
It feels good.
Yeah?
It feels good. From
Good?
the first one, I feel it.
Yeah?
I feel like I got a good workout. I don't feel like I overdid it, but I definitely feel it. I feel the burn.
Good. So that's our
Heart
warm-up.
rate's up.
Yeah, that's our warm-up, right? We want you to do that every single day. Every single morning or pre-activity. That's when you go ahead and use it. And if you're getting ready pre-activity, all you would need to do to get ready to start your activity is you take off your waist belt, you take off your bands there, and you go ahead and you can keep your elbow braces on and work through it out, whatever you're doing. But if you wanted to use this system as a full workout, all I recommend you doing is do that warm-up 3 times over. And you do that for 3 full sets of those 8 workouts. You've got about a 10-minute workout that you've just worked out 8 different or 8 different workouts, 15 repetitions each. You've got more than enough volume to make sure that you're going to grow safely and stably.
I love it.
Yeah?
Nice.
Good, good, good. Thanks, guys. Good. Awesome.